Hi, my name is Travis Bailey. Um, I am currently working on a degree from Arizona State University. I just wanted to talk to you about my experiences with the Arizona State University thus far. First of all, a little bit about myself. I graduated from Utah State University with a bachelor's in marketing, and then this was in 2000. Um, After returning from the Peace Corps, I got a master's degree in international relations, concurrent with a Juris Doctorate, which means a law degree. And I am a licensed DC attorney, and I just signed up. I'm really excited. This summer, I've already taken 9 credit courses with, or 9 credits, 3 courses with ASU. I also took classes. I'm also concurrently going to be going to Moscow, Russia, to get a degree there. So I'm excited about going to Moscow, and I was initially excited with the ASU program, but I'm an online student, as I mentioned, and I'm getting a master's degree in sociology. And there's a couple of concerns that I have with the program. First of all, it's not an international program. Most of the classes are domestic based, focusing completely on domestic issues. If there is a focus on international issues, it's usually as a side note. This is actually reflective of American ethnocentric values, which is not a surprise. And I find that most of the students actually, well, in the classes that I took for the first 3 semesters, are kind of involved in social work. So if your focus isn't social work, maybe there's another program. I was actually accepted to Virginia State. They were a little bit more expensive. The program is about $10,000. The other issue that's really, really difficult is you're supposed to take 9 credit hours, which is good. The first 2 classes are at the beginning, and then the last class at the end. That's great because you're able to kind of pace out your work, and you don't have all 3 classes at one time. The huge problem that I have seen, though, is that what happens is that there's only usually one teacher for the class, and so if you don't jibe with the teacher, then what can you do? If their teaching style is something that is different, then you can't really, you're stuck. And there are conflicts sometimes with students and professors. I mean, I remember when I was a bachelor, I took college calculus, and the initial teacher was just terrible. And then I got this Indian teacher who I just loved, and I actually loved calculus after that. And I was amazed at how easy it was and how much I enjoyed it. So you're stuck with one teacher. That's one thing. In a lot of these classes. And then number 2 is the way it's set up is that all the classes are not offered every semester, so you have to take certain classes at certain semesters, which has come up with a problem with me because I want to get out of a class, but I can't get out of the class because it's not taught another semester. And I'm stuck with that particular professor regardless. And so that's my review thus far of ASU. The biggest thing to me, the absolute biggest thing to me personally, someone that's lived in 5 countries, if you include the United States, of course, is there's no international focus, virtually none. My class that I had last semester, there were side articles, and we briefly talked about the spring, the Arab Spring, a little bit in passing, but other than that, it's completely domestic focused, which is a real disappointment because I've lived abroad. So anyway, I hope that you find this video helpful.